Hello, everyone. My name is Joselyn, and today I will be discussing prenatal development and lifespan psychology. My presentation will focus on the embryonic stage of prenatal development, alcohol as a teratogen, fatal alcohol spectrum disorder, also known as FSAD, and ethical issues related to IVF. These topics are important because prenatal experiences can have lifelong effects on physical and psychological development. Moving on to the embryonic stage. The embryonic stage occurs between the third and eighth week after conception. During this stage, the embryo develops very quickly. Major organs and body systems begin to form, including the brain, the spinal cord, and the heart. The heart actually starts beating during this period. This is considered a critical period because the developing embryo is extremely sensitive to environmental influences and harmful substances. Problems during this stage can lead to serious birth defects or developmental issues later in life. One important teratogen is alcohol. A teratogen is any environmental factor that can harm prenatal development. Alcohol is dangerous because it passes through the placenta directly to the fetus. Since the fetus cannot process alcohol the same way adults can, alcohol exposure can interfere with normal brain growth and organ development. Researchers say there is no completely safe amount of alcohol during pregnancy. Heavy alcohol use increases the risk of serious developmental problems. Fatal alcohol spectrum disorder, also known and also called FSAD, is a group of conditions caused by alcohol exposure before birth. Children with FSAD may experience learning disabilities, memory problems, difficulty paying attention, and delayed physical growth. Some children may also have facial abnormalities that are linked to prenatal alcohol exposure. These effects can continue throughout life and affect school performance, relationships, and behavior. For example, children with FSAD may struggle in school with attention, memory, or behavior and may need extra help from teachers or counselors. The good news is that FSAD is completely preventable if alcohol is avoided during pregnancy at all costs. In vitro fertilization, also called IVF, a medical procedure used to help people who are struggling with infertility. In IVF, eggs and sperm are combined outside the body in a laboratory setting, and then an embryo is implanted into the uterus. IVF has helped many families have children, but it also raises ethical and social questions. Some concerns include the high financial costs, what happens to unused embryos, and the increased possibility of multiple births. A real life example of this would be that many couples use IVF after struggling with infertility for years, but the treatment can also be emotionally stressful and very expensive. Religious and moral beliefs may also influence opinions regarding IVF. So, in conclusion, prenatal development is one of the most important stages of human development because experiences before birth can affect a person throughout life. The embryonic stage is especially sensitive to harmful influences such as alcohol. FSAD demonstrates how prenatal exposure can lead to lifelong challenges, but it is also preventable through education and healthy choices during pregnancy. IVF has created new opportunities for families while also raising ethical questions that society continues to discuss till this day. So here is my reference slide, and thank you for listening to my presentation. Bye.